Rosato with Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary is back this week to introduce me to a new pet who's in need of a great home here in the Lowcountry for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Lynn Rosato with Hallie Hill Animal Sanctuary. Welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Thank you. We're so happy to be here, Quintin.
Oh, I appreciate it greatly. And speaking of happy, you have a great dog here by the name of Shamu.
I know. Silly name, great dog. Actually, I've taken to calling him Shammy. It seems to fit him a whole lot better than Shamu, but he came to us with that name, so we let him keep it. Wonderful, wonderful dog. This is a 7-year-old hound mix. You know, he looks pretty hound to me, but we can never say for sure that there's nothing else in there. So we think he's a hound mix, very laid back. We came into the house and I had a cat out and he took one sniff and walked away. So that's a very good sign that he could definitely be a pet in a house with cats, and we know he's great with other dogs.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's really, really amazing. And I'm sure he's great with kids as well.
Yeah, he would be. He's you can't really tell from him laying on the couch here. I would call him a medium to large size dog. He's probably goes 45, 50 pounds, so he's not small. So little teeny kids might be a problem. You'd have to supervise because he wouldn't be aggressive in any way, but he's just so big.
Right, like he doesn't know his own weight.
He doesn't, no. So I think he would be fine in almost any household with kids, with younger kids. He would need some space to run. All hounds, want to use their nose and they want to do their sniffing thing, which he's been doing a lot of today. But that would be fine. Hounds, and probably fenced. A fenced yard would be good. Hounds will follow their nose and pay no attention to where they're going. So you probably really would want to have him in a fenced yard. But other than that, truly what I've seen him, I spent some time with him in the past week. He goes up to every door. Like if there's a house or an office, he goes right to the door. Like he wants to be inside, wants to be with people. He walks right up to everybody to say, hello, pet me, love me.
Yes.
So I think he would fit in just about anywhere. He's a sweetie.
And you talk about anywhere, you talk about him sniffing and, going around all over the place, going to offices and other doors. Let's talk about his story coming from Colleton County.
Yes. This is an interesting story. This beautiful boy has his working years behind him. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but inside this ear, there is a tattoo of the number 23. And that tells us that he was part of a troop of hunting dogs. That happens out in parts of the South and in other places too, where hunting is very popular, and they keep a pack of dogs as a tool to go hunting. And we think that this guy was used in that way. And when it was time for him to hang up that job title, he was turned over to Colleton. So that's what happened. Colleton did find a wonderful home for this beautiful boy. And sadly, he was only there 2 or 3 years and his owner passed away. So he went back to Colleton, which is what typically shelters will ask you to do. If you can't keep the dog, please return them. And they were so crowded, and Jennifer said, well, we'll take him because he's the sweetest dog and we think we'll be able to find a really good home for him. He's lived in a house, so he is house trained. I've had him in and out of lots of buildings this week. He's had absolutely no problems whatsoever.
Wow.
So that is this young man. At being 7, he still has a few years left, many years probably. He really is just ready to now retire and lay on the couch next to you and give you lots of love.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's amazing. What he's ready to do. Yes.
Oh, yes. I bet he is. So how can we go about adopting him?
HallieHill.com, as you have often hear me say, is our portal for all things Hallie Hill. We have an adoptable dogs tab and an adoptable cats tab. And if you hit that and find his picture and look at his bio. Oh, you've had enough of me, have you? Okay. Find his bio and then fill out the application. and you can hit submit, and Jennifer will call you back as soon as she can and set up a time for you to come out and meet this beautiful boy.
Oh, absolutely. He's saying this interview's over with.
Yeah, he said, "I'm done. I'm out of here." You know, he called up here at like 15 minutes before we started, and I said, "You're too early. You're not gonna want to stay for this whole interview. I know you're not." and I was right, but that's okay. The fact that he came up next to me at all is a really wonderful thing for a guy who's been bounced around and has really had a lot of insecurity in the last few months in his life. And he's very sweet and very trusting. I have not heard a bark. I've not heard a howl. And I've spent a lot of time with him this whole week. We've been in the car and driving, and I've not heard any of those typical hound sounds. But sometimes people get concerned about that. They're going to be noisy dogs. Haven't heard that from this guy.
No,
not at all.
Not
He's
at
a
all.
sweetie. No.
Yeah, it very much is.
Yeah, we'd love to get him into a home.
Oh, yes, and I'm pretty sure now the fall will be here soon, obviously.
Yeah.
But I know that you all are gearing up for a lot of events, and I'm sure Shamu will be there.
Yes, oh yeah, you're right, we have 3 or 4 things happening this month in the community. Isle of Palms Farmers Market, and we have the event out at one of the forts that we're going to, and I don't even know them all. They're all manned by different people, and different dogs will be there. So yeah, he would be just great at those events because nothing seems to faze him, which is
really nice.
We have something called our September celebration happening at Hallie. It's all online. So when you go online to look at this beautiful boy, take a look at our September celebration. We have 250 pictures of animals that are either residing at Hallie Hill right now or have been adopted. And it's a fun thing for us because we're going back down memory lane and taking a look at these beautiful animals and in their new homes. And they're ranked from one, not really, they're not ranked. They have dollar values assigned from 1 to 250, but it is not a ranking. We're quick to say that, number 1 is equally as important as number 250. But you can make those donations and get a certificate. And it's just another way, if you can't adopt or you can't come out and volunteer, it's just another way to be able to support the sanctuary. And all the animals that we care for in a really positive way. So
absolutely.
That's September celebration, and the pictures are gorgeous. If you just like dogs and cats, go take a look because they really curated a beautiful set of photographs. It's really a fun thing.
Oh, I bet.
That's happening now, and we have a quilt raffle coming up. I'll tell you about that next time. And we always have to fundraise, Quintin, as you know, because being a nonprofit and caring for the 200 plus animals that we do, and we're always full, costs money.
Yes, it does.
So we have to raise it, and then we have to use it judiciously to support these beautiful animals.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Lynn Rosato and Shamu.
And Shamu, yes. He's really cool.
Oh, yes, yes, indeed, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for your time here on Quintin's Close-Ups, and Lynn, I'll see you here in October.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your support.
Oh, you're very welcome.